Hi guys, welcome to Squad Building episode 1, and we're going to be making a Liga BBVA squad. So let's start with the keeper. In net I have got Lopez. Diego Lopez. He is quite a cheap keeper. 1.6, but maybe it's you could be able to get him cheaper now. He's got 80 reflexes, but he's a bit better than that, you know. He's had some good one-on-one saves. Brilliant handling, brilliant kicking, positioning is pretty good as well, and he's diving some of the top right corners he's been diving for. Yeah, he's good. Moving on to the right back now, we have Pierre, I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyways, Pierre. He's got a nice pace, you know. Don't let the head put you down, because he has won a lot of headers, and he just even if he loses the head, he just runs onto it and then chests it down and then puts a good through ball, because he's got brilliant passing, and he's pretty cheap as well. I got him for 2k, but I don't know why I bought him for that, but I could probably get him for cheaper, but you know, I've got him now. So yeah, he's a good right back and nice and cheap. He's not very tall, but he is pretty good right back. Moving on to the centre back now, we have Pepe, who was a very good. He's 19k, but you could probably get him for 18k. He's worth it, honestly. He's got nice defending, good heading. He catches it with most of the defence. He's nice and strong. He's quite tall, But I advise you, if you could afford him, I advise you to get him, because he is very good centre back. He's he just gets the ball, he heads it away from the box. He's blocked a lot of shots for me, so yeah, he's a good centre back. Moving on to the next centre back, we have Mascherano, who is also a very good centre back. He hasn't got the best of heading, but you know, he's not very tall as well. But you know, he's just got brilliant defending, 87 defending. I mean, hardly anybody gets past him. He's around about 10k. I got him for here, which is pretty cheap. You probably maybe be able to get him a little bit cheaper, but 9k I'd say. He's a very good. He's got 68 pace, which is pretty good for a centre back. 2 off 70, so you know, he is pretty quick, and he's just a good all round centre back. He's got nice passing as well. Just to put it up to the centre mid or centre attacking mid. So yeah, and he's pretty cheap. Moving on to the left back, we have Fabio Contrente, who is a very, very good left back. He doesn't look like he's got much pace, but really, he has, really. His defending is pretty good, you know, 78, just sticks his foot out and he's mostly got it. Good heading, 71, but he has won a lot of headers for me. So, yeah, he's pretty cheap. You could probably get him for a bit cheaper than this now, but yeah, so 4,300, maybe it's 4k, if you're lucky, 3,900, but he's quite tall. He's got a brilliant pass on him. Some of the through balls that have led to a goal or close goal. He's left-footed, which puts nice ball to the left wing, and yeah, so he's a good. Moving on to right mid, but I have him in right wing. We have Sanchez, who is a very brilliant left right wing. Even he's got the pace, he's got the dribbling. I mean, he's got 4-star skills. He's not very tall, but the shot 77. It's actually way better than that. Some of the class goals I've scored with him, cut inside, cut back inside. You know, have a dig with him, and he's good. Yeah, his shot's really good. 5,900. That's pretty cheap, because my friend got him for 7,500. So yeah, and you probably won't be able to get him for cheaper, but I did. So yeah, it's good. And he's just a good all-round player. To get it into the box as well, the left backs can't keep up with him. Neither can the centre backs. They never can. So yeah, moving on to the centre mid now, we have Essendon, who is very good. He's nice and strong, nice and bulky. He hasn't got the pace, but honestly, his shot's pretty good. His dribbling's pretty good. Defending and heading, that is brilliant, and his pass is unbelievable as well. He's not very tall, but his heading's pretty good, as you can see there, and he is very cheap. You could probably get him for about 1k now. I've just been looking at them and buying them straight away, and so yeah, he's a good all round. He's got some decent dribbling, you know. He's had a few good goals. Moving on to the left mid now, we have this player, but I've got Pedro in left wing. because they're all cheaper, and I'll be putting cards on them soon. So yeah, he's got 84 pace, 74 shot, 85 dribbling, 4-star skills. He's not that tall even. He's quite cheap, 2,800 I got him for there. You could probably get him for quite a lot cheaper. I just running this bid more with a kid. And oh man. He's got 84 pace, which is a lot better than that. He's got brilliant acceleration, nice dribbling, cut inside, have a nice dig with him, and it mostly goes in. And he's got a good head, and if he can't get past the player, you just put a good through ball to the striker or something. Moving on to center attack and mid, we have Turan, who is an all-round good player. He's got 74 pace, not very quick, but it's good enough for a center attack and mid. And he's got a brilliant shot on him, and dribbling wise, he is brilliant. And he's 900. I mean, that is pretty cheap for an 84 cam who is good all round, 71 head and 80 pass, which is brilliant. It's just like, and he's quite tall as well. He's just an all round brilliant player, and some of the shots he's had hit the post or bar, and most of them have got him. Moving on to cam, we have Modric, who is a very, very good cam. He's got 78 pace, which is a bit better than that. He's got around about 80, I think. He's got 73 shot, which is a bit better than that because he's had some cracking goals. And he's 86 pass. Sorry there. And which he's put a brilliant through ball to the wings, and then they've led to a goal. And or he's just asked for a bat and he's knocked it into the back of the net, and he's got brilliant dribbling. So if you feel like taking some people on, he just dribbles past them and knocks at him. He's pretty cheap as well, as you can see, 11k, but you could probably get him for 9k, maybe he's 10, maybe he's not 9 actually, but 10k if you're lucky. He's not that tall, but he doesn't really header the ball because Essien comes up and headers it for him, and then passes back to him. Right, moving on to the final striker, we have Higuain. He's a good striker. He's pretty cheap at the moment. I'm saving up for Falcao because I'm close to winning the Division 2. So yeah, he hasn't got the pace, but he just knocks. He just from far out just smashes it, and at most it goes in the top corner, or it's close. It goes in the bottom corner. He's pretty cheap, 4,900. I got him for quite cheap. Maybe he's getting him for 5k by now, or you could get him for 4-5, maybe something like that. He's pretty tall. He's got brilliant head, and he just beats all the defenders really ahead. So yeah, he's pretty good. Here are some subs that are pretty useful. We have Soldado striker, who is a very good he's a good striker. He's 79 pace, 81 shot. He's around about the same stats as Higuain, but he's a lot cheaper. As you can see, 1,300. Maybe he's a bit cheaper. He's got the same stats, so yeah, that's another striker. We have another centre back, Rami, who is pretty good. He hasn't got that much pace, but 84 defending, 84 heading. He's pretty cheap, cheaper than both my other centre backs. 2,400 if I got him for. It just beats all strikers ahead and centre mids, whatever, centre backs. And he's got brilliant defending, so he always tackles them if they're on through a goal. And some other players I have are, we have this centre mid here, who's got a lot of pace. I mean, he's got pretty good defending, not such good heading, but you should be able to deal with it. And he's very cheap, 1k. You probably get him for a bit cheaper, and he just even if you get past you, he just quickly catches back up with him, and that's really it. He gets it back, really puts a good through ball with his 72 passing. That's my squad building team. Pretty cheap team to get if you would like it, and please comment for any other teams you would like me to build. Put some good views in for there, and hope you liked it. Thanks folks, that's all. Bye.